You got the pixie cut. You thought it would feel fresh, liberating, modern. And instead something feels off every single morning. You are not alone. And it is not your fault. Let's fix your pixie cut together. Because your bone structure and natural elegance deserve so much better than a cut that is quietly working against you. I research worst style and beauty mistakes and youth-boosting fixes for mature women, so you get simple, proven transformations that work instantly. Today we are going through 4 pixie cut mistakes that women over 60 make most. And by part 3, you will want to pause this video and go straight to the mirror. I mean it. We are covering length, layering, texture, and the one finishing detail most women skip entirely. And that very first mistake? I see it on nearly every single client photo that comes through my inbox. Let's go. Part 1, the length mistake. Cutting too short all over. Have you ever left the salon feeling like the cut was just a little too much? Like something precious got taken away that you did not plan to lose? That quiet disappointment is one of the most common things women over 60 describe after a pixie gone wrong. And the reason is almost always the same. The cut went too short all over, all at once, with no variation in length from top to sides to nape. Here is the truth your stylist may never have said out loud. When the pixie is cut uniformly short on all sides with no gradation, it removes the soft framing your face needs most at this stage of life. The result is a silhouette that can actually emphasize the jaw rather than lifting and elongating the face. This is the length mistake. And it is aging your face right now without you realizing it. The fix is not growing it all back. It is about asking for intentional length variation. The top should carry more length than the sides. The sides should taper softly rather than cut bluntly to the skin. That graduation is everything. Honestly, I wish someone had told me this before my own shortcut era. Keeping length on top is the single move that makes a pixie look editorial instead of simply short. If your stylist has been taking the sides as short as the top, that is the swap to make immediately. Ask for a tapered side with at least half an inch more length left on the crown. The difference shows up in photographs, in natural light, and in every candid moment someone catches you in. This one shift creates the illusion of height and softness simultaneously. 2 things that work beautifully with your natural bone structure. A friend of mine made this exact change at her last appointment, and her daughter texted her the same evening asking what was different. That is the kind of result one length correction can deliver. Your maintenance tip here is simple. Ask your stylist to use a longer guard on the crown at every single trim. Never let the top get cut down to match the sides. Protect that length every visit. Coming up in part 2, we are talking about the texture mistake. And this one is so sneaky that most women have been making it for years without knowing it has a name. Part 2, the texture mistake. Ignoring what your hair actually is. Let's start with something most stylists gloss right over. What does your hair actually do on its own? Before the blow dryer, before the product, before any of that. Because here is the insight that changes everything about a pixie cut. The cut must be designed around your hair's natural texture, not around what you wish it would do. When those 2 things are misaligned, no amount of styling product will save you. Fine hair needs a pixie that is cut to create the appearance of thickness. That means internal layers, texturized ends, and a slightly longer fringe that can be styled with lift. A blunt, one-length pixie on fine hair reads flat and flat and heavy adds years to the face instantly. That is the texture mistake. And it is aging you right now in ways a simple restyle can fix. Coarse or thick hair needs something entirely different. Without thinning and internal shaping, a pixie on thick hair puffs outward rather than sitting elegantly close to the head. The result is a silhouette that widens rather than frames. You have seen it. You may have lived it. The swap here is straightforward. Fine hair. Ask for point cutting at the ends and internal texturizing throughout the cut. Thick hair. Ask specifically for thinning shears used internally, not at the surface, so the shape sits close and sleek. This one is everything. Your stylist should be asking about your texture before they pick up a single pair of scissors. If they are not asking, you are the one who needs to speak up, and now you know exactly what to say. There is one technique that changes how your entire silhouette reads in photographs and in natural light. And it takes your stylist less than 10 minutes to do at any regular trim. Ask for texture work done specifically on the interior of the cut, not the surface. That internal movement is what gives a pixie its lightness and its life, especially after 60 when hair naturally becomes finer and more fragile. This is the one that a woman in my community called a revelation. She had been fighting her pixie for 2 years before this single adjustment. 2 years. Your maintenance tip for texture is this: avoid heavy creams and butters on a pixie. A light finishing paste or a small amount of texturizing spray applied to damp hair is all your cut needs to work beautifully every single day. Part 3 is coming, and honestly, it might be the most important part in this entire video because it is about the fringe detail that most women over 60 skip entirely, and it is costing them more than they know. Part 3, the fringe mistake, skipping the front entirely or going too blunt. You spent time on the back, on the sides, on the layering, and then the front of your pixie just sits there doing nothing. Or worse, it was cut blunt straight across and now it is cutting your forehead in half. Both of these are the fringe mistake. And both are aging your face in ways you may not have been able to name until right now. A blunt fringe on a mature face works directly against the features. It creates a hard horizontal line across the forehead, and horizontal lines do not elongate. They divide. That division draws the eye downward rather than lifting the overall impression of the face upward. This is aging you. Right now. Today. The first fix is softness. A pixie fringe after 60 should be wispy, textured, or side-swept. Never a blunt wall of hair across the brow. Ask your stylist to point cut the fringe, so it breaks up that hard line into something that catches the light softly. The second fix is direction. A fringe that is swept even slightly to one side introduces asymmetry. And asymmetry is one of the most powerful tools for making a mature face look more youthful and dynamic. It creates movement where flatness used to be. If you have been leaving the front of your pixie untouched or cut bluntly, because you were not sure what else to do, swap it for a softly textured side-swept fringe immediately. The before and after on this single change is genuinely startling. Honestly, this is the detail I wish every woman knew before she walked into a salon asking for a pixie. The fringe is not the afterthought. It is the frame. This is the one that made a woman I know stop mid-conversation and say, "Wait, I need to call my stylist right now." That is the power of the fringe correction. Your maintenance tip is to refresh the fringe between cuts with small scissors at home only if you are confident. Otherwise, ask your salon for a fringe trim between appointments. A fringe that grows out loses its shape faster than any other part of the pixie, and it shows first. Part 4 is where we wrap everything together. And the finishing mistake in that part is the one most women do not even know is a styling choice. It feels like nothing. It is actually the difference between elegant and ordinary. Part 4, the finishing mistake, neglecting nape and sideburn definition. This is the part nobody talks about. Not beauty editors, not most stylists, certainly not the YouTube videos that focus only on the top and the front. But what is happening at the nape of your neck and along your sideburns is quietly undermining everything else your pixie is doing right. Have you ever felt like your pixie looks polished from the front, but somehow unfinished from every other angle? That is this mistake. The nape of the neck on a pixie cut should have a clean, defined edge. Not harsh clean. When the nape is left soft and undefined, it gives the cut a grown-out appearance even 1 week after a fresh trim. And a grown-out pixie does not look relaxed. It looks like you stopped caring. That is aging you in every photo someone takes from behind or from the side. The sideburn area carries the same importance. A pixie that trails off into soft, undefined wisps in front of the ear loses its elegance entirely. That soft fade from temple to jaw? It should be intentional, not accidental. The fix is asking your stylist to clean and define both the nape and the sideburn line at every single appointment. Not just occasionally, not just when you remember to ask. Every single time. If you are still leaving those areas undefined because no one ever pointed them out, swap that habit for a defined line at the nape and a purposefully shaped sideburn. The difference is immediate and visible from every angle. Yes, that's simple. This is the detail that makes stylists notice each other's clients. When the nape and the sideburns are defined, the entire cut photographs differently. You look polished in every angle, every candid, every video call, not just straight on in a mirror. Honestly, this was the last piece of the puzzle for me. And I remember the first time I saw my nape properly cleaned up in a photograph taken from behind. I did not recognize how much it changed the whole look until I saw it. Your maintenance tip is practical and immediate. Keep a small pair of grooming scissors and ask someone you trust to clean up stray nape hairs between appointments. Or ask your salon for a quick nape cleanup. It takes under 5 minutes and keeps the whole cut looking intentional. The finishing detail is not optional. It is what separates a pixie that turns heads for all the right reasons from one that simply exists on the back of your head. You just learned 4 pixie cut mistakes that most women spend years making without ever knowing what went wrong. And now you know exactly what to say at your next salon appointment. You didn't just watch a video. You changed how you'll look tomorrow. Your bone structure has always been this striking. Your pixie just needed to honor it properly. And now it will. Tell me in the comments. Which of these 4 mistakes were you making without realizing it? The length, the texture, the fringe, or that finishing detail at the nape? I read every single reply and I want to know. Next time, we are uncovering the hair color mistakes that age women over 60 faster than any cut ever could. And one of them is something almost every woman believes is actually helping her. Like this video, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, and I will see you in the next one.